Alright, so in today's video we will be discussing the laws of indices. So, laws of indices. Alright, so first law we have is, this is an example, am into an is equal to am plus n. So if the values are the same, but the powers are different, you can just simply add them if they're multiplying. So an example of this could be 2 to the power 4 into 2 to the power 8. It would be 2 and 4 plus 8, which is equal to 2 to the power 12. And if you want to remove the power, you would multiply it, so it would be 4096. Although that's not really necessary. So that is the first law. And then we have number 2. Let's use the same example. A to the power m divided by a to the power n is equal to a m minus n. So when they're dividing, it's not the same as multiplication. Instead of addition, you are subtracting. So a very minor difference, but it can impact your answer heavily. So 2 to the power 5 divided by 2 to the power 3 would give us 2 to the power 2. So, and we have the third law, a to the power m into b to the power m. So what would we do now? Well, we would simply just write a into b and m whole square. So an example for this could be 2 to the power 3 into 5 to the power 3. You could simply write this as 2 times 5 to the power 3. We'd multiply this and then just cube it. So number 4, we have a to the power m divided by b to the power m, which is going to be a divided by b m, or you could also write it like this. So a upon b m. So it's kind of like this again. Let's see, you have 3 to the power 4 divided by, I'm going to be using this one by the way. So divided by 4 to the power 4, you can write it down as 3 divided by 4 to the power 4, or you can write it down as 3 upon 4 upon 4. There we go. Now we have the fifth one, which is anything to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So 16 to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Anything 8 to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And the sixth, we have 1 to the power of anything is going to be 1, because let's say it's 1 to the power 6. It's going to be 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 6 times, and 1 into 1 is always going to be 1, which is why it's 1. Then we have number 7. A to the power minus x is going to be equal to 1 upon a to the power x. So an example for writing this could be 7 minus 2 is going to be equal to 1 upon 7 to the power 2. We could also get a question, for example, like this: 3 upon something, 4 in this case, minus 2. So what now? Well, we're simply just going, we're simply gonna inverse it, so 4 upon 3 to the power 2. So when you inverse it, the minus gets removed, and then if you square it, it's going to be 16 upon 9. There we go. And we have number 8. Number 8. 8 to the power of 3 whole squared 2. Any number which has a power and is then whole squared can be written like this: 3 into 2. So let's say we have 8 to the power of 4 and whole squared 2. That would be 8 4 into 2, which is going to be 8 to the power of 8, which on a calculator is a really big digit. It's 60 million. So now I'm on to number 9. We have let's take in, if you have a power which is a fraction, you can write it down like this as well. So the numerator is the power, and then your denominator is like so let's give an example. Let's say 8 to the power 2 upon 3. We can write this down as, since 2 is m, so 8 to the power 2, and then 3 is the denominator, so we write it like this, and 64 to the, and then 4. So finally, number 10, we have, this is an example. Basically, if you get a question like this, you can, and you don't know, like this is straightforward, but if you don't know, you can solve it like this. Basically, the number on the other side, you kind of multiply it to see what number it would be to the power of. So in this case, it would be to the power of 3, since it's multiplying 3 times. And yeah, these are the laws of indices. I hope it was helpful. Like and subscribe, comment if you enjoyed. And yeah, that's it for this video. Goodbye.